recently Twitter decided to, fact check people, and I mean they've always done this, but it's kind of been rising a little bit. Same with Facebook, they've been clamping down on hate speech. Now Reddit, they decided to, hop in, do their own thing, help with the cause of saving minorities from being, put down by, just fucking idiotic. Anyway, so Twitter now decided to remove a bunch of things that they deem to be hate speech, right? So this is all in the name of helping minorities who are, on the margins of life, who have difficulty spreading their message and having their opinions be heard by people with influence, and just in general their opinions seem to matter less as a whole, or at least that's what they believe. So whose fucking idea was it to, let's just ban everybody that disagrees with an opinion and call it hate speech, right? So if a guy's a racist and you ban him off your platform, so he's gone. Twitter, well done Twitter, he's not on your platform. Now guess what? He's not a racist anymore. Oh wait, he still is a fucking racist. So what did you solve? Nothing, kid. The only way you're going to the only way you're going to change one's mind is by allowing dialogue to occur, right? So not by banning his account off Twitter or off Reddit. It's by allowing them to have dialogue, to debate, and I don't care how aggressive or bad the dialogue is, and who am I to say if a dialogue is bad or good, by the way, but, let's just assume that it's a bad or, inefficient dialogue that doesn't seem to be going anywhere. But anyway, the fact of the matter is one should be able to refute another's idea, and however radical your idea is, I don't care if you're fucking Alex Jones, talking about, I don't know what kind of shit this guy talks about, but some really radical, out of this world stuff, I think he should be heard. And then later you tell him, oh wait, look at this, you're wrong, look at this, you're wrong. Then, okay, maybe he might come to his senses. Obviously, Alex Jones is a slightly radical example, and he's probably not the best example, but the large majority of people are not going to look at one guy's racist video and think, oh, why you hate black people now? People aren't fucking stupid. They can make their own minds up based off of everything that they see. And the fact is that when you limit the scope of knowledge, of opinions that they can access, that's hindering their ability to make a good judgment. So when one has a bigger pool of facts to base his opinions off of, one can also make a better opinion. That's the matter of the fact. And frankly, it goes against the whole idea of censorship and of, fact-checking, supposedly fact-checking, because let's not forget, this fact-checking isn't done by your local, municipality. It's done by fucking CNN. It's done by MSNBC. These are the most fucking establishment, biased corporations in the entire world. And we'll have them fact check everything. Yeah, sounds like it'll work out good for everybody in the long run. No, it won't. In the long run, what'll happen is this empowers the powerful, it weakens the weak, and everybody loses. So all the companies trying to remove their ads from these social media platforms because they have to buckle from the pressure that SJWs put on them, because I don't want to have Alex Jones on my feed. I don't think he should be on Twitter. I don't care if you don't like the kid. The fact of the matter is he should have a place on the platform, just like you should have a place on the platform, and just like everybody else who has an opinion should be able to put their opinion on the platform, right? And listen, the idea that by censoring and protecting the minorities, you're helping them, you're not helping anybody. In the long run, it'll always become something tyrannical, something bad, something horrible. And listen, we already know, if you want to go see Trump's tweet, which is now being fact-checked and is being called manipulated video, it's obviously fucking satire, but obviously CNN has to come in and say, oh, he misrepresented our broadcasting. Obviously it's not Like it's obviously not a real CNN banner. Am I an idiot? Like you guys can go check it out for yourself. It's not hard to tell. Oh wait, this isn't actually CNN. Like how fucking stupid do you think people are? People have people have minds. They think, and when you limit the pool of knowledge and the pool of information that they can base their opinions off of, you're limiting their ability to make sensible and rational decisions and form rational opinions. So those are my thoughts on censorship, and I think it should stop right this second because it does not help anybody. And even the SJWs or whoever it is that thinks, oh, this is a good idea, one day it'll come to haunt you too. Because what will happen eventually is that the establishment that is already there and that is held on to power has kept the status quo for as long as possible. They're going to be the ones who are going to be controlling the fact checking, controlling who gets put off Twitter and who doesn't. And those that are, have good opinions, have good, reasonable opinions of how to reform, how to change the system, they're the ones that are going to get shut down. Not the establishment people. No, they're good. If you say I love CNN, that'll be good. But if you say I hate black people, that'll get banned. And obviously, loving CNN and hating black people are very different things, but they should, in my view, be treated as equal statements in terms of their ability to be on a platform. I don't care if you're a racist you're not going to change a racist guy's mind by taking him off Twitter or taking him off Reddit or taking him off Facebook. It doesn't change anything. And the true intention, this is all just a ploy, guys. Don't fall for it. The idea that they're gonna, save the weak is just fucking stupid. And the idea that by limiting knowledge, by limiting information and opposing views, you're gonna, fucking make people better or have a safer environment for people is just apprehensible. And it shouldn't be validated at all by anybody. I don't care by your political affiliation. And finally, I think it's an interesting proposition to say that these social media platforms should potentially become a sort of public utility because of the importance that they have in one's ability to express themselves. So, like, where can you realistically have an opinion or express a message without Twitter or without Instagram or without Facebook or without Reddit? You really can't. They're so integral to our way of communicating nowadays that it's a serious question, and I think it's a precedent that is a dangerous one, but I think it's less dangerous than if all these companies just start censoring people that they don't like, censoring Trump fans. Like, how can you have r/the Donald being classed as hate speech? That's clearly a politically motivated move. So I don't know. I think the whole private, dividing private from public is obviously extremely important. And otherwise, you end up like the CCP in China. But at the same time, it's a serious question to think: are these social media platforms really just becoming public utilities, and they're integral pieces in the sense that they're integral pieces to the First Amendment, so, and to freedom of speech. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. This was a bit of a heated rant, so excuse me if I spoke like an idiot a few times, but listen, the moral of the story is censoring and fact-checking being done by big corporations isn't going to solve anybody's problem. It's not going to help the weak. It's not going to help minorities. In the long run, it'll always, always, always favor those that are in power and controlling these mechanisms. So it's all just a ploy to make the powerful empowered and weaken the weak. So there you go.